Gut feelings. What is happening with your primal self? What does your body and animal self tell you? We have a second brain called the enteric nervous system in our gut that has between 100 and 600 million neurons. What does your gut tell you? Often your gut may warn you about a real hazard that your rational mind hasn't registered. If you ignore such warnings, you get blindsided. For example, in a guide to the Perplexed Interdimensional Traveler, I wrote, in his potentially life-saving book, The Gift of Fear, renowned security consultant Gavin de Becker provides numerous case histories that demonstrate that most victims of violent crime rationalistically overrode distinct intuitions, warning them of impending danger. Our intuition is much more acute and much faster than conscious thinking, especially in rapidly unfolding life or death situations. Many of Gavin de Becker's clients often, but let me just make an aside to say that even though I'm calling it gut feelings and there is that enteric nervous system, I'm not a neurological materialist, and we don't know, or certainly I don't know, which warnings are coming from a neural network versus coming from the unconscious, which is not necessarily located in the body, but has a hyperspatial, non-local aspect, and maybe even access to short-term clairvoyance, which triple-blind experiments have demonstrated in repeated lab experiments that something like 35% of people will show definite physiological signs of short-term clairvoyance. You can see the work of Dean Radin for more on that. Many of Gavin de Becker's clients, often celebrities, are stalked or harassed by anonymous threats. Gavin discovered an intriguing and effortless way to find the identity of an anonymous harasser. I don't have the book in front of me, but it goes something like this. Gavin, who do you think it could be? Client, I have no idea. Gavin, okay, just as a game, I want you to pick the name of anybody you know. Anybody, right off the top of your head. Client, okay, Bob. Gavin, any reason to think it might be Bob? Client, oh, no way, it couldn't possibly be Bob. He's such a nice guy, so polite, he sent me a dozen red roses last week. Almost inevitably, the person the client picked off the top of her head will turn out to be the harasser. Consider this an auspicious time to listen to what your gut is telling you. And definitely follow up with reading Gavin de Becker's work and his free YouTube masterclass on is to be watched by everybody, but very especially women.